What is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, the Hot Commodity Ant C.
But most important, I'm here too.
He's here, the Hot Commodity's Hot Commodity as well. And we are covering the Attitude Years Season 3, covering WWE SmackDown from June 29th, 2000, live in Hartford, Connecticut. We've been there many times. We're from Connecticut, so clearly we've been.
I saw Hanson there.
Wow. You're really bringing it back to a couple of years ago. So we're off the heels of Raw's War, where Mick Foley was announced the new WWF Commissioner. We saw The Rock defeat Kurt Angle and Triple H, so those two guys are not number one contenders for the title. We saw more issues between Stephanie McMahon-Helmsley and Chris Jericho. Yes.
6 seconds.
The random beep. We start off SmackDown with Triple H and Stephanie McMahon-Helmsley. They see Mick Foley backstage. Triple H says he got screwed and he wants Chris Jericho's ass.
Foley screwed Foley.
Mick says he doesn't give in to threats, but he will make things right tonight. So Triple H wants to get his hands on Chris Jericho for costing him the WWF title. We then see European champion Eddie Guerrero and Intercontinental champion Rikishi team up with China in their corner against Chris Benoit and Venis here. Trish is not at ringside because of the power
We're not
bomb.
supposed to talk about Chris Benoit. Oh, wait, we're in the time machine.
We're in the time machine.
He didn't kill anybody
No, he didn't kill anybody yet. Rikishi lands a double splash in the corner, and then TNA run out. China attacks them, and then Too Cool attack Val Venis and Chris Benoit. The match is thrown out, and then China low blows Albert. Too Cool, Rikishi, Eddie, and China all dance, and all is good in the world here. What do you think?
It was fun to see China dance.
China got her.
China got down.
We then see Kurt Angle backstage, and he's trying to tell Kai and Tai to refer to him as King Kurt, and they're all confused because they're from Japan, barely speak English.
And in comes
Hardcore Holly, and he challenges Kurt Angle to a match.
He's like, they're not stupid. They're Japanese.
I mean, that's... I didn't say nothing.
Uncensored.
So Kurt Angle takes on Hardcore Holly, and this is a really...
This
is a good match. There's a lot of back and forth here, too. Holly lands a jackhammer for a 2 count. Angle hits a sit-out powerbomb for a 2. Angle then lands a moonsault, and Holly kicks out again. But then Angle lands a low blow, an Olympic slam, and Kurt Angle defeats Hardcore Holly here, cheating to win.
And surprisingly, I was watching Maven's podcast the other day, and he said Hardcore Holly was a really nice guy, and that he was not a bully at all.
A lot of people said he was.
What?
A bully.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a lot of people say
Maven
that.
was like, there's nothing further than truth. He said he was really nice.
Holly was a bully. Big time.
And I always say this because I just think it's so funny that the EMT BB and him used to do the wild thing. They were a couple.
Spark plug Holly.
Yeah, he was sticking his plug in something.
Women's champion Stephanie McMahon-Helmsley comes out speaking about sticking plugs in places. Stephanie says,
women's champion.
Yeah. I come here to the city I was born to set the record straight. Triple H did not lose a WWF title. My dad did. Triple H and I have a healthy and virile relationship. I stand by my man.
Does virile mean like they fuck a lot?
Yeah. Mick, I'm tired of waiting. I demand you come out here and give me my answer. So then Mick Foley comes out. Mick said, Hartford means a lot to me, too. It was through this ring that your husband forced me to retire, but look at me now.
Ooh.
He says, I'm not here to make the WWF my own playground, but I will book Triple H versus Chris Jericho. Stephanie then shakes Mick's hand, and then he says Triple H will be in a 6-man tag match, teaming up with DX against The Rock and the Dudley Boyz. And Mick then says, I love the commissionary position.
Get the table.
So, Stephanie didn't get exactly what she wanted, but Triple H will get to fight Chris Jericho tonight. We then see Bull Buchanan taking on the Godfather with his host. Steven Richards comes out. He says, my name is Steven. I'll tell you what I'm doing. I saved the millions of viewers from seeing Terry's breasts on Raw. I took the responsibility to censor what I view to be vile. Godfather, I'm giving you fair warning to clean up your act.
Or else.
Right? So Bull Buchanan argues with the hose, and then one of the hose hurts her ankle. So then Bull hits Godfather with a bicycle kick, and Bull Buchanan defeats the Godfather here. What do you think is going to happen with Steven Richards here? He's going to try to censor the Godfather.
I think he's going to try to censor all of WWE.
Did you want to see Terry's breasts?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Terry was hot.
Okay. We then see Kane take on tag team champion Christian with Edge. During the match, Kane goes for a double choke slam, but Taz runs out and hits Kane in the back with a steel chair. And then Edge and Christian, the first time ever, land a concerto to Kane. That's when they set up the chairs under the person's head and then hit them over the head with the chair. And Edge and Christian get the win with a concerto to Kane. And Christian is the champion. So we see the concerto move, and then Taz obviously attacking Kane. He attacked Rikishi on Raw. I don't understand why Taz is attacking these random people, but there's no explanation for it. And Taz helps Christian get the win. But what did you think of the concerto move? Because that's a famous move that Edge and Christian continue to use.
And this is the first time it's used, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Honestly, all right, it's really cool, but I think they each do one, right? It's not
So
the laying down.
So what they do is they take this version was a laying down. They did two times. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes each guy, one from the back, one from the front.
One has the head down, and then
it's basically a head sandwich with two
chairs,
and the bread is two chairs. It's cool, but I don't think it portrayed how powerful and violent it really was. But
we'll see it.
We'll see.
Undertaker then defeats Edge after Edge and Christian attack Taker till Kane makes a save. Taker hits Edge with a last ride, and Kane chokeslams Christian. And Edge and Christian got what was coming to them tonight after trying to fuck over Kane.
Yeah, and they took away their 7 second.
Their 5 second.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was 7 last week, but yeah.
Next, we have Hardcore champion Crash Holly defending against Al Snow. During the match, Steve Blackman runs out and hits Crash Holly with the nunchucks, and Steve Blackman is the new Hardcore champion. Steve then attacks the Mean Street Posse backstage, and that's it. What do you think of Steve Blackman as Hardcore champion here?
He might be good, but I like Steve Blackman. Like, he didn't really have a personality, but like, he was kind of cool. He was kind of sexy.
We'll have to see.
But I kind of feel like he kind of screwed over Al.
To get the title.
Well, no, because Al was going to lose anyway, right? So yeah,
pretty much.
But like, it was like he didn't go out there to help his tag team partner. He went out there and like took the title. So
let's cover our main event: Triple H and DX taking on Chris Jericho and the Dudley Boyz. The Dudley Boyz hit a reverse 3D to Triple H, and then Triple H pedigrees Devon for DX and Triple H to get the win. After Stephanie slaps Bubba grabs Stephanie by the hair. X-Pac hits a low blow to Bubba, but Chris Jericho ends up landing a springboard dropkick to Triple H, sending Triple H off the apron through a table on the floor. Triple H is not going to be happy. Don't look at this either.
Oh, sorry. And Jerry Lawler said, any man with 2 first names is a hillbilly. Because his name's Bubba.
Oh, Bubba. Because he has 2 names, yeah. It was supposed to be because he has speech impediment. But he used to do that. Bubba Ray. So what did you think of this episode of SmackDown? We saw more of Chris Jericho, more of Mick Foley. We don't know who the number 1 contender is still. We didn't get the decent. Rock, really.
Yeah, nothing, nothing
catastrophic or crazy.
Right. But Raw was really good that week. So, it all equals out.
It all equals out. Well, we're on the road to Fully Loaded. A couple more shows to get through till we get to the pay-per-view. So make sure you subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell on YouTube to stay notified when new content is created. Leave a comment, and until next time, stay safe.
And stay uncensored.
Did a good job.
Thank you.